Back to Thursday Night Lightning with Voltage Wrestling. This episode is brought to you by Simple Pleasures in Hagerstown, Maryland. Live the simple life. I am Jason Heat, and the simple life is not enough for these two. A tag team debut for two men who appreciate the finer things.
The team of Ace Christian and Perfection Kurt Blair.
Ace Christian and Perfection Kurt Blair, finding a similar mindset that has brought them together as a tag team. This is the return of Kurt Blair. His first time wrestling in Maryland in years. Kurt Blair trained out of the Riot compound, trained by Riot City's Most Wanted. Our former grand champion Sicken took several years off to pursue his music career, and now back to the professional wrestling scene, and they are going up against this father and son duo.
Introducing their opponent, Shane Malice and Gavin Miller.
Also making their debut here in Voltage as the tag team division continues to expand and heat up. It's the Steel City Sex Pistol Shane Malice, an independent legend out of the Pittsburgh area, in the Ohio Valley region and across the Mid-Atlantic, multiple-time champion in many promotions. There has been a lot of demand for Shane Malice to appear here in Voltage Wrestling, and here he is, having made his way not alone but alongside his own son, Gavin Miller. So what a special moment. Hands extended to Christian and Blair, who don't even acknowledge. It's not just that they didn't shake the hands, it's they literally didn't even acknowledge their opponents. A lot of youth and verve on display right now in the ring, as this is Christian and Miller. Christian already seeming to take great offense at the crowd's preferential treatment toward Malice and Miller. Very expressive young man is Ace Christian, for better or for worse. And Gavin Miller showing off some of those amateur wrestling credentials. Of course, the pressure of this young man having been born in the shadow of someone with the reputation of Shane Malice. And Christian not willing to take the risk. Tag in now to the debonair Kurt Blair, who has no interest in being chopped. So if he has no interest in being chopped, perhaps don't get in the ring with the Steel City Sex Pistol Shane Malice. Perhaps don't chop your opponent if you don't want a receipt. And receives one with interest. You mentioned the tag division is heating up. Wow, look at the agility by Shane Malice with the standing moonsault press. Immediately grabs control with the headlock, tag in, and if there is in any kind of pressure that Gavin Miller is under right now, tagging with his father, feeling that the weight of that on his shoulders, he is not showing it. And we see the balance of youth as Shane Malice struggling a little bit with that kip up, but he gets it. He gets it. Another moonsault, like father, like son. Last week's main event ended with TJ Sykes, our new grand champion, winning by reverse decision. We can't talk about the tag division as a tag made now without talking about the rest of the Royal Order. And while they will not be in tag action, they will be in action next week. Wait, cover right there. Shane Malice is looking to put away Kurt Blair. Next week, Flex Phenom will face Party McFly and Andino, going up against the highly athletic Naeem Brooks. Clubbing blows by Shane Malice. Tag made now to Gavin Miller. Low bridge into the German suplex. And Gavin Miller now showcasing his power. This young man has so much potential. Oh, wow. This close, he says, if he's this good, this young, how great is he going to be? Christian on the outside. And look at this. Incredible. That slide under German suplex, signature offense of the Steel City Sex Pistol. But it was the recent actions of Ace Christian that turned things around for debonair Kurt Blair. The man who considers himself perfection in the ring took a long hiatus from pro wrestling in order to pursue his career. Lost someone very, very important to him and decided to rededicate his life to pro wrestling in their honor, which is what has brought back Kurt Blair to pro wrestling. Only wish that this young man had made better friends. It certainly seems like Ace Christian has been a bad influence on Kurt Blair. Stomps to the lower back, trying to weaken the base of Gavin Miller. Smart strategy, equally smart strategy to isolate the younger, less experienced Miller and not allow the bruising Shane Malice in. We talked about the pressure that Miller might feel having his father in the corner, but what is it like to watch your son get beaten and brutalized not 10 feet away from you and being unable to intercede? 2 thumbs right to the eyes, and our referee is giving a lot of latitude. But at a certain point, Christian is tempting a disqualification. Gavin Miller clutching the open air, seemingly begging for mercy. Twisting European uppercut is good for 2. And as talented as Ace Christian is, his temper is proving to be an Achilles heel. You'll notice the difference between Christian and Malice and Miller, and how quickly after getting a 2 count, they proceed back on the offense. Jumps right into a potential signature German suplex. Now Miller's got to make a decision. Does he continue the fight or try and cross the long, long road to make the tag to a man with more experience, more credibility than anyone else in this match, maybe just as much as anyone on the roster? What an addition to Voltage Wrestling it is to finally have Shane Malice in the building. And the tag is, no, just short. And it's made. Get ready to take a Pittsburgh plunge. They say iron sharpens iron, but Shane Malice is already steel. He's as sharp as it gets. Pop-up! Powerbomb into the backbreaker. Devastating. Potentially career-altering offense by Shane Malice. And these two young men, Blair and Christian, they may be at the stage of their career where they're not going to feel it in the morning, but they're going to feel offense like this years down the line in their bones. They're going to remember, oh, right, that's when Shane Malice destroyed my quality of life. Are we looking for a package pile driver? We are! Familial devastation and a successful debut for Shane Malice and Gavin Miller.
Shane Malice and Gavin Miller.
What an exciting addition to our tag team division. Bound by blood, Shane Malice taking his son under his wing, passing on the secrets of the family business, leading him to success.